All right, shalom, shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha, Kwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say shalom to the elect that's teaching this word now, true faith and sincerity. And today, pretty much, just want to touch on this lesson. Swift. It's going to be a swift lesson. And I just want to title it, Destruction is a Must. And pretty much part of the inspiration is, just looking at these few clips, which is the title of the video is Clown World, which he's on number 456, and that's what he pretty much is. This guy just showed a few clips, what's taking place throughout the world, and especially over here in America, and what's on display, the mindset of these people, man. And it's a form of embracing that emotion of hate when you watch these videos to get you fired up, man. And they keep you in the spirit of prophecy, man. Hasten for the day, hastening to the end of Esau, the end of wickedness, and as I mentioned earlier, embracing that emotion of hate, man, because what else will come out of this, from what you see. So I'm just gonna play it, and like I said, it's gonna be swift. So let's just get it going. Oh look, I'm gonna have to rewind it, put the sound to a Salakia. Bear with me. Bear with me.
I don't like clowns.
Ouch. Figure it out.
That's pretty dark. Yeah, that's dark. Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Well, maybe problem with what I'm saying.
Go home.
I need to preach the word of God out here.
Home.
I need to reach people out here.
Home, you asshole.
Well, why don't you explain to me why what I'm doing is
Go the fuck home.
wrong? No, I'm gonna preach.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Led by the Holy
What's your
Spirit.
fucking word? This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
That's why I need to be here. You need Jesus, man.
He seems nice.
That's pretty much it. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, this man got over 400 some plus videos concerning the madness of these people, man. And I could have played, other clips, but like I said, they were just form of the inspiration of me doing this video. Because ultimately, what's the only thing that can come from this? Destruction, man. At the end of the day, the only thing that's gonna come from this, all this wickedness and the madness that you see is destruction, man. Let's see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start off Salakia. In the book of St. Matthew, the 24th chapter. And when you go on, these different YouTube shorts, and they just show you the madness, and that this place ain't got that much longer, man. You know what I mean? So, matter of fact, this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So these times that we're coming into is being compared that with really the times that we're in. So like we in those times of Noah, it's the same as the time of Noah, these very times. And when you read the book of Ecclesiastes, Sirach 44, it talks about how Noah was a time of wrath. The Lord judged. That judgment in that time was on an immense scale, man, globally. What the Lord actually flooded the earth. With this the balance, the Lord's going to actually do it by the way of fire now. But we're going to actually dig into the times of Noah and what was actually taking place. So I'm going to jump to, let's get this in the book of Genesis, chapter 6. And destruction makes sense as as we get closer to the perfect day, and abiding in the testimony of Yahweh Shai. It makes sense, man. This is the only way things are going to be made right. The Lord got to destroy this place, man. Ain't no other way. That's how bad it got. Well, fuck trying to vote somebody in. You a plot of land here in America to try to. None of this shit ain't gonna work, man. The Lord gotta uproot this place all the way, man. So this is the book of Genesis 6 and 5. It says the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And we seeing this even on a greater scale now. Scripture talk about what was written aforetime, ran fire learning. These things that are recorded, or actual events that took place on the planet Earth, but they're prophetic as well. See, now we're finna see the time of Noah. We're seeing the time of Noah playing out in its perfection, man. Well, we see wickedness is great in the earth. Well, just the three letters, LGB, and the rest, man. And that plague has stretched throughout the earth, man. To where now, you have gender wars. Show you the devil behind it. How the hell you got into is a gender war now. Of course, it's a war on information, a war on drugs, a war on the pandemic. Now you got a war on gender to where men, just throw the dress on. You know what I mean? And that's part of those imaginations. And it's only even continue because guess what? The next week, best believe is going to be another pronoun created. And I'm just scratching the surface just concerning that aspect of wickedness that you see on the earth, man. Even the people in their diets, from mukbangs and shit to 3D printed meat, man. This as far as see the wickedness that you see, man. I say it was already bad in the time of Noah. How much more in this time? Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. Just going back concerning how these things of old was ultimately an example, which was a sample. Like I said, these are actual events that took place on the earth, but it was prophetic. We're seeing these things play out in its perfection in this time, man. So this is the book of 2 Peter 2:6. It says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. So as you can see, Sodom and Gomorrah was just an example. It was a sample of what Yahweh Shema Shah is going to do in this time, man. Which that's an actual account. And it's evidence. You can go look at the geographical part of the map, and this devil find a high percentage of sulfur in the land. And what other conclusions you can say? That was the Sodom and Gomorrah, those neighboring cities, because of that high concentration of sulfur, man. But it says that this was an example unto those that after shall live ungodly, and that's what we're saying, because the scripture talk about also that we're going to be in spiritually Sodom and Egypt, and hey, you ain't got to go through a thorough breakdown that this place is spiritually Sodom, man. You ain't got to go through a thorough breakdown concerning that. It's in your face. Just turn on the TV. Just if you got a cable box, just put it on cable and just let the shit run. Just let it ride, and you'll see whether it's on the TV show you watching, or even if they selling insurance, car insurance, but it's two homos, at the kitchen table, looking at their books and shit, man. But it said it's an example, man. It's just a sample size. So how much more after, man? And also concerning how Sodom and Gomorrah was overthrown, concerning that fire coming down from heaven. And that's constantly mentioned concerning the destruction of Esau. So that once again put this man on the scene, man. Because he's the source of the wickedness that you see on the planet Earth. Going back in that time, talks about the sons of God had that influence. And now you see all of that wickedness back then, and now you see the influence of the wickedness, of the wicked playing out, man. So going back, the book of Genesis 6:5, it reads, and the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and the every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. See? It said continually because it's non-stop. They said every day is something new, man, concerning the wickedness that you see on the earth, man. There's always some coming out and concerning the wickedness, abominable. It says, and it repented the Lord that he had made man on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. It says, and the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have made from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them. So you can see the solution. The Lord is going to destroy man. And it said both man and beast. You can also read that in Ezekiel the 25th chapter concerning the judgment of Eden. Show you that this man, it wasn't no limits with this devil, defiling everything on the planet Earth is defiled, man. From the air, the water. How you fuck the water? That's supposed to be a cleansing agent, but it's defiled now. That's why fire is going to be, the solution, man. This man dealing with certain beasts, trying to splice genes and shit, and if not that, he just popping them. So this is a sick system. This place, This is a sick system ran by a sick man, and now the earth is sick. But ultimately, the solution is going to be the destruction. Like back then, that water did it. This time, that fire gonna do it, man. So, matter of fact, like I said, I'm gonna just make it swift because we already know, man, destruction is a must. Let's get that real quick. In the book of 2 Ezra, the 4th chapter. book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 28. It reads, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. So that evil sown with the so-called white man being planted, in America coming forth, because this is the source of the wickedness that you see on the planet Earth. Yeah, these other nations are wicked; they do wickedly as well. They off, but who take it there? Who take it a step further? Esau, the so-called white man. This is to the point now. This man got more bites in 3-piece suits. Motherfuckers celebrating Christmas. You got Arab women wearing leggings. Being a feminist. Hamites, Ham just gonna do Ham, but that's what Esau get a lot of their shit from. A lot of this shit come from Ham, man. But Esau take it a step further, just as we just going back to 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter, Sodom and Gomorrah, doing Hamites. And it talks about that in Genesis 19. It was old and young homos. So how much more now it has gotten worse to where these they call them baby. It's a term called babies, meaning they're not, even though the baby came out with a rod, is a male, they don't want to put that gender on them till they're old enough to decide for themselves. Then mother will say, how old would they be? When you go into these certain clips, like I said, it's plenty of shit out here to get you fired up. Motherfucker be 3-4 years old. Motherfucker don't even know from the head of their ass. They're not old enough to buy liquor or drive a fucking car, but they old enough to see if they're a woman or not, man. What else can come from this but destruction? That's why the fate of this place is destruction, man. It says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. So for things be made right, for the kingdom of heaven to be established, it talks about the welfare of the earth. The elect. It talks about the manifestation of the signs of the living power. That's going to be the welfare of the earth, man. Everything's going to be made right then. But before we get to that step, destruction got to happen, man. That good cannot come unless this place is violently rooted out. And as you can see, we itching upon that measure, man. That measure is about to be met because the sea hip is about to take place. That's another form of wickedness. This man implanting you with his seed, because that's really his seed, man. That sea hip, which is the mark of the beast, man. But it said that this place is going to be destroyed. That's the only way the good can come, man. And as you can see, everything is right on schedule. We at the end of the so-called white man. The scripture also talk about how his sins reach out to heaven. So I'm gonna end it off on this. I give my the book of Revelation, chapter 14, and I started verse 17. It reads, and another angel came out of the temple, which is in heaven. He also having a sharp sickle, and that sickle is like a scythe. It's a farming tool, and it's used when everything is in its perfection. When everything reaches its peak. And that's what we're seeing. We at the height of this now, man. And it says, and another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. See? Meaning it has reached its perfection. It is in its fullness. So as we see all this wickedness, just everything on all aspects, This devil have defiled everything, man, from sex. That shit has been defiled. Ain't no order here. Just everything is fucked up. But this is the scene the Lord have written in time, man, for wickedness to be at such a place that is in. But as I mentioned concerning that measure being filled, that's why the MOTB is making more of an appearance and more of a noise, so to speak, because ultimately he's at his end, man. And just going back to them clips, man, that shit get you fired up, and it should make you want to hasten. And that wasn't nothing. I could have shown more, more graphic, but just that in itself would get you going, man, to make you hate this place even more. To hate the so-called white man, hate this system and everything about this reality, And it says, and the angel thrusting his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High. And that winepress is ultimately America, man. This place is where Yahweh Shai wrath is going to be on full display, man. This whole landmass will be totally destroyed, man. That's going to be the answer for the wickedness that we see on the earth. Destruction. It's a must. As we just read in 2 Ezra, the 4th chapter, the only way the good can come, this place got to be rooted out, So, Ikem, I just hope it was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushua, Ba'asham, Racha, Kodash. I'd like to give them honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching the word on true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abab, soon, very soon.